guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Tawny, and in today's video, I'm going to share a fall haul from Everlane. I'm super excited about this video because I think a lot of these pieces are really great buys, and it's been a little while since I've done an Everlane haul. So if you enjoy this video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below so you can see more videos just like this one. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first piece that I'm going to talk about is the sweater that I'm wearing right now, and this is called the Italian Merino Rib Turtleneck. I have it in this beautiful currant color, which is kind of an orangey red color, and this one in particular is in the size extra small. So the fabric of this sweater is made up of 80% wool, 18% nylon, and 2% elastane, so it definitely does have a decent amount of stretch. It is more of a thin sweater. It's not super thick, but I will say even just wearing it for a few minutes right now, I'm getting pretty warm in it. It definitely retains heat and will keep you warm in the winter months because of all of that wool. And what I love about merino wool specifically is that it doesn't usually make me itchy. I have very sensitive skin when it comes to natural fibers. Cashmere is usually terribly itchy on my skin, and same with regular wool. But there's something about the merino wool that I can wear and not have an issue with. I don't need to wear a layer underneath this in order to feel comfortable. So I do really love this. This is a longer, slim fit with a really nice, cozy rib look to it. And it also has a really nice, long neck length, so you can unroll it if you kind of wanted a slouchier neck that wasn't so neat, but you can also roll it over and it'll still cover your entire neck when it's very neatly rolled over, which is how I tend to like to wear my turtlenecks. So the next item that I have to show you guys is the same as this sweater that I'm wearing, except it's in this really pretty cream color. This is called Bone on the website. And this one I actually got in a size small because I wanted to see what the different sizes fit like. I think that both of these sizes fit me pretty well. I think I prefer the extra small because they are really stretchy and they do have a little bit of fold in them. But overall, I do think that both sizes fit pretty well. I don't think you have to worry too much about the sizing of these if you want something that fits you well. Once again, this is made out of that merino wool, 80% wool, 18% nylon, and 2% elastane. Super stretchy. Here's a little bit of a close-up of the fabric. It has a really beautiful rib to it. And another thing that I love about these is that the sleeves are actually pretty long. I have kind of long, lanky arms, and these comfortably go over my hands pretty decently, which I really appreciate. I noticed that with a lot of Everlane clothes, they tend to do shorter arm lengths and more cropped length shirts. This one I think is more of a full length, which I really appreciate in the arms. I do like how Everlane has options that aren't so long, especially on the torso, but every now and then I do think a longer arm length would be a little bit nicer. So that's one thing that I love about these. And finally, for the hemming of these, it's just a really simple small hem at the bottom. It's not like a very thick band or anything. It's cut really nicely, and overall such a cute design. If I lived in a really cold climate, I would get these in every single color. I think I'm only gonna keep it in this red color because I love this color, but honestly, I don't need it that often. I'm already sweating just filming like 5 minutes of this video in this sweater. Granted, it is like 90 degrees outside in Florida right now, but yes, if you live in a northern climate and want something that's super cozy and comfortable, this does not feel constricting at all. It feels very comfortable, and I could see myself wearing this around the house or going out for a nice dinner. And both of these sweaters retail for $90. They are not currently on sale. It is a little bit of a steep price in my opinion for merino wool. I know Uniqlo does a lot of 100% merino wool sweaters for a lot less, around the $40 mark, so you're definitely paying a bit more, but I think that the style of this is a lot more flattering than some of the Uniqlo options. Now, if you really like the look of these sweaters but don't want to dish out almost $100 for them, then I think another great alternative is the Pima Rib Turtleneck from Everlane. This is the next piece that I got, and oh my goodness guys, this is an amazing piece. It has a very slight ribbed look to it, which makes it super cozy. I have it in this heather gray color and in a size small. It's very similar to the sweater I'm wearing right now, in that the turtleneck is quite a long turtleneck, and when you fold it over, it'll be a really neat turtleneck, but still kind of extend the length of your whole neck. This one also has really nice long sleeves, and it's a fitted look throughout the body. This is made out of 95% Pima cotton and 5% elastane, so it is very stretchy, and it is kind of a thinner material, but that just makes it super, super comfortable and cozy. I would definitely wear this around the house every single day if I lived in a cooler climate, and this is definitely a piece I'm going to be keeping. I think I'm definitely going to get more use out of something like this in Florida because it is so light, but it's also a great layering piece if you live up north and want to put it underneath another chunkier, warmer knit sweater. I think this is an excellent, excellent option. This one retails for only $35, which is a much better price compared to the $90 for this one, but just note that this one is not going to keep you as warm because it doesn't have that wool component in it. One last feature that I really love about this turtleneck is down the back. It has a really cute seam detail along the middle of the back. It just adds a little bit of a flair to the shirt to make it a little bit less plain, because overall it is just a plain turtleneck t-shirt. Okay, so in the same vein of base layers, the next piece that I have to show you is the long sleeve V-neck bodysuit. I have this here in the black color and in a size small. What's nice about Everlane bodysuits is that they usually offer both thong and bikini versions of most of their bodysuits. This one, I personally got it in a thong because I don't like to see the panty line when I'm wearing jeans. And the material of this bodysuit is 92% Supima cotton and 8% elastane. What I'll say about this material, it's really interesting when I felt it out of the box first. It's kind of thick. It's like a double layer almost. I think it is double layered, and it's a little bit more compressive than I was expecting it to be. It's definitely not as stretchy or loose as the Pima turtleneck that I just showed you guys. This will definitely keep you sucked in. I think it is a flattering shirt, but a few other interesting things to note about this shirt is that the torso is quite long. I don't know if this is the case for all of Everlane's bodysuits. This is the first bodysuit that I actually ordered from them, but I noticed that there's quite a bit of fabric in the torso. I think that's great if you have a longer torso, but I guess I have kind of a smaller torso and I noticed a little bit extra fabric. Wasn't really an issue, but I just noticed that the hip portion came up over my underwear basically. I do think that the neckline is very flattering on this, and I do think the compressive material is very flattering. However, it's just not the most comfortable for every day. I would more so wear this as a going out shirt as opposed to a base layer if I wanted to be super comfortable. In addition to that, I will say that the sleeves on this shirt are not quite as long as the sleeves on the sweaters that I've been trying on. I personally like longer sleeves, and these ones ended kind of right at my wrist. I could pull them down over my hands, but they're definitely not as long as the other sweaters in this video. This piece is $35, so it's really not a bad price if you are looking for a really flattering bodysuit, but just keep in mind that it is a little bit more compressive, and I'd say that the torso is kind of long, whereas the sleeves are a little bit on the shorter side. All right, so the next item that I have to share with you guys is the item that kind of inspired this whole video. I'd really been wanting to try Everlane's Cashmere, and I decided to pick up the Cashmere turtleneck sweater. This is a very, very classic sweater. I think it's probably their most classic turtleneck sweater, and I got this in the Heathered Java color in a size small. This is a 100% cashmere, and it retails for $130. So definitely not an inexpensive sweater, but for cashmere, obviously you're going to be paying a premium. I will say that this cashmere is very, very soft to the touch. I really, really like it. The fit of it is definitely a little bit more boxy than some of the other ones, like the one that I'm wearing right now, but I think that's also the most classic version of a turtleneck. I would probably wear this tucked in fully or doing a little bit of a front tuck. I think if I were to repurchase this, I would get it, however, in an extra small. I just think that this is a little bit big for me, not like too oversized where it's not cute, but I probably would feel just a little bit more comfortable and flattering in an extra small. As for the sleeves, they do have a little bit of a banding at the end of the sleeves that tighten it around the wrist, and there is that same kind of hemming on the bottom of the sweater as well. All right, so now for itchiness. I will say, just like any other cashmere that I've tried thus far, I do feel a little bit itchy wearing this with bare skin. So for me, I would only wear this if I were to wear some type of base layer underneath it, just because it's a little bit itchy for me. But then again, I am extremely sensitive to itchy fabrics. The sweater also has a really nice turtleneck, similar to all the other turtlenecks. It's quite long. You can wear it unfolded, but kind of scrunched up, or you can fold it over very neatly and it still will cover the majority of your neck, which I personally like for a turtleneck the best. I think that this sweater is excellent if you live in a colder environment. It will definitely keep you warm, especially if you wear a layer underneath it. I think that this is a quintessential piece in any winter wardrobe. Unfortunately for me, I'm probably not going to keep it because of that little bit of itchiness, and I just don't think I'm gonna get that much use out of it, especially not with wearing a further warming layer underneath this in Florida. So this is probably gonna go back, but I will keep my eyes on it if I ever end up traveling to a colder location. I might come back to this eventually because I do really like the fit of it and the quality. It is a little bit on the pricey side. I know that Uniqlo does some cashmere sweaters more in the $80, $90 price range, but I still think that this is great quality. It's ethically made, so I don't think that you can go wrong with this one. All right, so predictably, I did change out of that sweater because I was getting really warm in it. I'm not kidding about that merino wool. Even though it's very thin, it does retain heat. But that perfectly leads into the next item that I'm gonna show you guys that I got from Everlane, and that is this linen relaxed shirt. This is in a size 0, which is the second to smallest size that they have, and it is obviously in the white color. This shirt retails for $58 and is made of 100% linen, and let me tell you, I love this shirt. I think the sizing of these shirts and proportions are very flattering. They're not too long on the body, they're not too wide, they don't have a drop shoulder like some other brands of linen shirts that I own, mainly Uniqlo. I don't know why Uniqlo decided to do a drop shoulder on their linen shirts as they revamped it this year, but this one definitely does not have that. And overall, it's just a very simple shirt. There's no pocket detailing. It just has a couple of cuff buttons, but I will say that this is a little bit more of a thicker linen than what I'm used to. It feels really nice quality, and I won't say that it's inexpensive at $58, but it's also not the most expensive that I've seen. I know linen is not your typical fall winter wardrobe kind of fashion, but in Florida, we don't ever get fall and winter really. So I decided I had to place an order because my eyes have been on these linen shirts for so long, and I actually purchased another one in the black color, and this one I got in a size 00, which is their smallest size. I wanted to get both sizes to see exactly how they fit on the body, and I will say that I think I prefer the 00 better than the regular 0. There's just a little bit less space on the back portion, and it's a little bit less wide, which I think makes it an excellent shirt for tucking into jeans or to shorts or anything like that. If you're gonna be wearing it over jeans or shorts, I also think that it's the perfect size and length for that as well. And overall, I really like the quality of these. I'm very impressed. I will probably wait until they go on sale to make more purchases, but I do think that they are a very classic piece in any summer wardrobe or winter wardrobe if you live anywhere in a tropical area. Okay, so finally we've come to the last item in this haul, and I got 2 pieces of the same item to try out 2 different sizes, and that is the Cheeky Bootcut jean in the washed black color. I love these jeans. If you guys have seen my older Everlane videos, you'll know that I already have these jeans in the lighter wash color. I believe it's called Sun Bleached Blue, but this is a really nice wintry color. It is a washed black color, so as you can see, you do get a little bit of fading and whiskering on them. I think it's just a very casual, cool way to do a black jean that I really, really like. And overall, I've always loved the cheeky bootcut jean from Everlane. I find them to be so, so comfortable. They're made of 98% cotton and 2% elastane, so there is a little bit of a stretch, but the consistency of these jeans is very like thick, and it definitely feels like real rugged denim, which I love. I also think that it looks very much like rugged denim. These jeans do come high-waisted and they have a zipper closure, but the sizes that I got in these are a 25 ankle and a 25 regular. So I'll first try on the 25 ankle for you guys, and you'll see that they are definitely a little bit shorter on me. They kind of come up right at my booty heel length, like the opening of the boot, whereas the regular length comes down just below the top of the boot. So it actually does cover the boot. I personally don't know which one of these I prefer. I think I like the look of the longer one if I'm not wearing booties, and I think I like the look of the ankle ones if I am wearing booties. It's all very interesting, however, because like I said, I do have these jeans in the sun bleached blue color, which is the lighter wash. I have them technically in the 25 regular length, but I would say that those are actually in between these two leg lengths. They're kind of more close to the ankle leg length of this washed black one, but not quite as short as that. That is my ideal leg length. I don't know if it has to do with the factory that these jeans are produced in. I've seen a few inconsistencies in Everlane's sizing, and the only thing I can pin it down to is the factories that those pieces were made from were different. Like one is in Vietnam and one is in China. So I don't know if they do sizing just a little bit differently, but those are things that I noticed. That's why I wanted to give it a shot again. But it is nice to see that the regular size length is longer than the ankle size, because that was not necessarily the case with my previous pair that I ended up keeping. They were actually, I think, exactly the same length, but I think they must have fixed that issue over time. But overall, I think that these are really, really cute with a pair of booties, very wintry, and go really nicely with some lighter sweaters or wintry tops. Lastly, these jeans are $78, and I will always recommend these jeans. I have worn the ones that I own already to death because they are just that good. They're so comfortable, and I think that they are so flattering on. But there you have it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this haul video. Please let me know down in the comments what your favorite piece was from this video, and be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below so you can see more hauls like this in the future. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.